Let us bring up one of my favourite games ever. That good old Darkest Dungeon. Give me 2 6 people. That's another thing I need to change, that background screen, or have something in its place. But whatever, I'm just glad the stream actually works. So, you know, thankful for the little wins here. Here we go. Okay, the volume on this one should already be sorted, but again, let me know if it's a bit too loud and I'll sort it out. I had something crazy today as well. McDonald's manager is a oh, flat earther.
To our family.
As in, like, the CEO? Or whatever. Oh no, we don't want to do controller for that. Yeah, this is one of the few games I don't prefer a controller with, because it's just better as a click and point thing. So, where were we? Darkest Twitch. There we go. You spent 89 minutes too long in the game, bruh. Wait a minute. Have you got an intro sorted yet? Like Dashi? No, what, just shouting at people? No, I do not. Funnily enough. Eventually there will be an intro, but not as of yet. So, Bigfoot, if you're still in, have you played Darkest Dungeon before? Definitely very different to Risk of Rain. But I just love it because of its brutal... I don't want to say the difficulty is brutal, because you kind of choose the difficulty based on your actions as well as your party setup and whatnot. But the RNG can be brutal sometimes, and you can end up losing characters. And once you lose a character, they're gone, quote unquote, forever. So yeah, and I love this. And the idea is that we've got to battle to the Darkest Dungeon, being this place over here, levelling up our characters and slay the evil within. Yeah, so love it. Oh yeah, we've got bosses, haven't we? Did we say we were going to do a boss and that we were to level up? I can't remember. Who do we have? Sort my level. So, we might be able to do a boss right now. Literally just straight off the bat. Let me just have a think here. Oh yeah, we're going to bring Dan in. Yeah, why not? I think we're going to do a boss straight away, people. Your description of the Darkest Dungeon can equally be applied to Echo the Dolphin. What, as in RNG? Or when you lose a character, you lose them forever? Which bit, student R? You know what? I didn't own Echo the Dolphin back in the day. I didn't have a Sega, just period. I remember one of my old school friends used to have it back when I was in primary school. And, oh, what joy do we have there? Heavy Bigfoot has followed. Oh, thank you very much, good sir. I do super appreciate that, honestly. And glad that you've stuck around for a little bit of Darkest Dungeon, if it interests you. I mean, just to give a bit more about the channel.
Gobble, gobble.
Hey.
What's that? Oh, it's a turkey.
It is.
The holy grail of wildlife.
So I stream 3 times a week. On a Tuesday, it's always Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game, and trying to run through that with very poor voice acting. Thursday is usually a random day, it's just a casual Thursday. And Saturday, usually it's long plays of games. So it was Other Side and Darkest Dungeon. I've now been flicking between Horizon as well. But yeah, that's the usual schedule. Always 7 PM GMT till 9 PM the Tuesday and the Thursday, or 7 till 10 PM on the Saturday. So yeah, again, thanks for the follow, dude, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in the future to continue. Did you have Game Gear? No, although there story time with Bruce here, and Rhodes is going to be kicking himself for not hearing this. I had a Game Boy, and it was a pity Game Boy. So what I mean by that is When was it? It was when I dislocated my elbow in high school or secondary school. I'm not sure if you knew about this, student R, or not, but I'd slipped on the ice one day while walking to school. Always did that 20-minute journey or whatever it was walking, and in the first 5 minutes I slipped and landed on my arm in a funny way, and my days, agony. Even just talking about it now, I just kind of shuddering at the thought about it. And yeah, instead of being smart and walking back home, I'm thinking in my head, no, it's nothing, and just carried on walking to school. With people coming up to me like, are you okay, because I was in tears. Like, I was in year 8, I think it was year 7 or year 8, and I obviously, in the cold and whatnot, I was wearing a coat and all that, so I couldn't really see what had gone on. Then finally got to the school gates, was greeted by my friends, and they were just like, oh my days, what have you done? We're taking you to the matron. And it was once we got there that she lifted up the shirt, not the collar. Why can't I think about it? The cuff, that's it. Lifting up from the cuff, and then literally the elbow joint had like done a 180, so I had the joint the other way round. And for that brief moment, there was no pain or anything. I just looked at it so confused, as in like, huh, I didn't know, bones can do that. So anyway, shortening the story a little bit, went to hospital. Had it popped into place, but being put under anaesthesia. This was around Christmas time, and then yeah, it's still kind of a cruel joke, because my parents, bless them, bought me a Game Boy. I loved the fact that it was a great present and everything when I was back home with my arm in a cast, healing. But that was the problem. I had my arm in a cast healing. So I was trying to play Bomberman and stuff with just one hand. Yeah, it was the Bomberman versus Wario game. That was my very first Game Boy game. I remember now. So yeah, that's how I came into possession of my first handheld. And yeah, never had Sega. Just Game Boy. A lot of Nintendo when I was growing up. Anyway. Original Game Boy or Game Boy Color? Original one. It was the original with the see-through bit, so you can see all the microchips and things like that. Yeah, I heard you dislocated your elbow, but I heard a different version to you slipping on the ice. Rather a consequence of you watching too much Pokemon. Well, I don't know who you heard that from, but alas, no. Contrary to popular belief, no matter how much porn you watch, you can't, or at least I don't believe, you can just dislocate your elbow, no matter how furious you're going at it, I remember Bomberman versus Wario on the go. Wicked game. It was so good. It was honestly so good. And even though it was pretty much the same, no matter who you were, Bomberman or Wario, yeah, it was so good. Yeah, solid game. Solid game. Okay, right. Let us see. So we shall equip ourselves with some decent looking stuff. Oh, we've got the lazy eye. Excellent. I mean, we're still kind of early-ish game, so we're not going to have too many great artifacts. Let's give him that. That's a really good one, though. Saying that, 20% disease resist. Scouting's always good. 1 speed. Oh, whoops. Oh, wait, come back here. You there. Don't we have that, like, elephant stun thing floating around somewhere? I swear we did. Ah, well, whatever. Not the end of the world. Cool, let's come out of that. Let's see if they can be beefed up a little bit. So, into the blacksmiths. Oh! How much? Oh, we got. Oh, yeah, of course. Our last trip, we gained plenty of gold. Excellent, excellent. So that increases their dodge ability and their health, which is obviously amazing. Do that. Boom, boom. What's he got again? Yeah, okay, cool, that's fine. This was an epic story, B-Man. You need to share more of these types of stories. They come out every so often. I think the one prior to this was with my brother sleepwalking that I was talking about on stream. Or was it on my brother's stream that I think I was doing about it? I'll save that one for another day. Another day. But now we should actually start playing this game, shouldn't we? Is there anything we can do here? I don't think there is. No one really amazing. Have we got people in the sanitarium? Yes, we do. Right. You know what? I am going to name a character. Oh. This guy's quite good. So the first of the names I'll whack in. Let's have Student R on the scene as the man-at-arms, ready to support and bash people's face in. Both him and my brother are going in to face a boss. How good is that? Right, let's do it. Provision. Go. Oh no, wait. Yeah, of course, provision is provision, isn't it? So we'll do that. Let's do that.
My zeal for blood rituals and summoning rites had begun to ebb, as each attempt invariably brought only failure and disappointment. Progress was halting, and the rapidly accumulating surplus of wasted flesh had become burdensome.
Okay, I've just had a thought.
The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
This narrator. I know I keep saying it every time, but so good. So good. So, because we don't have channel point rewards going on for Darkest Dungeon this time round, how about we have a few predictions? Student R making his Darkest Dungeon debut. He's ready. He's got his mace. He's got his shield. I actually quite like him. I like the character. So yes, fingers crossed you're going to stick around for a while and that we don't make any mistakes. So I think a worthy prediction is not just a case of can we do the boss. It's whether any of our characters will reach Death's Door. Obviously, Death's Door, I say obviously, Death's Door is not death in itself. It's when your HP reaches 0, and that's when you put it to Death's Door status. Will any character hit Death's Door? You can't put much. What's it called? You don't get much space to put these predictions. Reach this. Or, on mission, in mission, this level, there we go. Oh, 45 characters out of 45. Alright, hold on. Okay, right. Oh. So I'm going to put 2 minutes on this. 2 minutes. And put your predictions in now. So again, Death's Door is when health reaches 0. I'm sure for 2 minutes the first doors are not going to make a blind bit of difference. Although mosquitoes do blow, I must admit. Oh good, lucky dodge, lucky dodge. Why does my character have an eye patch? Oh, look, student R! Duking and jiving there. Dodge again. Oh, student R, he is untouchable. The eye patch is obviously helping you. It's unlocking your third eye. You only need one. Let's try and finish these off. Yeah, good stuff.
As the enemy crumbles.
Gone partly blind from waiting for you to play this Chipper Delta. Yeah, he's gone that old. You know? Right, we'll increase our dodge here. Let's see. Even with the lazy eye, can Dan strike?
Continue
Wow.
the onslaught.
Dan struck hard.
Them all.
Uh-oh. A little bit of stress, it's okay. Oh,
Decimated.
hot damn. We could start trying to heal stress, but actually,
Obliterated.
I mean, it's just better to get rid of those mosquitoes. And luckily we didn't contract the curse either.
Is a slow and insidious killer.
Has 2 minutes passed yet? Ooh. Let's just have a quick look at the... Oh no, wait, there's like 3 seconds left. There we go. Alright, let me just see what people have chosen. I'm intrigued. Ah, they too strong. They too strong. Let's have a look. So, oh, Vicky and Student R betting. This is the first time that Student R has bet, yes, that the prediction will come true. But obviously this is in the bad part. So Student R with a solid 50 points this time. Vicky with 100. And then 69%, which is 338 points for Rickwood, who's got a lot of faith in me doing this with no one hitting Death's Door. So, obviously, I'm vying for Rickwood. I don't really want any of my characters on Death's Door, period. But we'll see what happens. Sometimes this game can just be brutal. Like, you can prepare as much as you want here, but then the computer just has other plans in mind. Like, they'll all attack the same character, you never dodge, you miss all your attacks, and it just becomes pain from that point. So let's see what we can do. Okay, got thrown up on. That's obviously not amazing. Let's get rid of this guy. Oh, solid.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
We don't really need healing just yet. We just need to get
Disadvantage.
get rid of that guy.
Give them no quarter.
Again, Dan 100% of hits so far with his lazy eye somehow. Okay, Student R coming to the front. Okay, what we got? Ah, a Rathgaber. What kind of name is that? Hot damn. Remember as well, you can use your channel points to name any of these characters if they haven't already been named. Just throwing that out there. Stumbling scratch. Oof. Yeah, this guy's dodge isn't great. He is known as the Flagellant for a reason. Alright, let's leave a little bit of stress. Ow. Not for Student R though, apparently. Let's just give him a wallop.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Wow, my team are slow. How is he going first? His speed is 1. Speed 6. Again, that's part of the RNG. Sometimes your slower characters do actually go fast. Which is kind of crazy, but that's where randomness comes in.
This momentum. Push on to the task's
Oh!
end.
Shall we touch the skull bone pillar? A dark altar with skulls prominently on display. A strange power can be felt in its presence. Why does my character's skin colour of face to hand differ? Because he's wearing a glove. Unless you could see through the glove somehow. that is why, good sir. Oh, posture check and hydrate. Vicky, thank you very, very much. Oh, I know that wasn't a stretch, but I might stretch shortly. Oh, dear. Thank you very much. Okay, let's touch the bone pillar. Oh! 50% damage, 10 accuracy, 5% crit. Yeah, that's alright. Let's go through here. Okay, so darkness closing in, but it's still pretty alright at the moment. We've got nothing to worry about just yet. Oh, student R. Student R! And we've got this guy. Oh, whoa! Dodge from everyone, hot damn. Maybe the team is too strong. Let's zap this one. Excellent. Let's give a little bit of stress heal, a little bit. Wow, student R really doesn't want the stress heal.
Destroyed.
Okay. The other character's going to bleed out anyway. Are they all going to bleed out? Hold on. 5 damage. How much has he got? 5. Excellent. Let's see if Student R will relax with some of our hounds. No, he really doesn't want that. That's pretty crazy. Let's do that. Excellent. Solid hit.
Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Love it. Okay. Wait. Did I really go into this mission with no torches? That's not a good idea. Not on a boss run. I packed myself food. How on earth did I miss the torches? Wow. Okay. Fine. Not great, but...
The match is struck. A blazing star is
yeah,
born.
I mean, there's nothing else I can say. That is a rookie mistake, not checking my inventory. Yeah, you did. That's why I bet against you. Student R, keeping that to yourself. You and your secrets, say. I mean, we're kind of okay for now. We might just bumble into the boss. Whether it be here, whether it be there, or we might blow a little bit here. But we do have the campfire as well, so we will get a small reprieve. Good, everyone's bleeding. Oh, double dodge there on the back really does not help. We really need this guy out of the way.
Annihilated.
Wow, damn, that was solid. And, of course, Student R with the solid hits. Have we won yet, Student R? Not yet, not yet. Hot damn. I've, you know, it's until I finish the dungeon. And this includes if I decide to wander around even after the boss. I'm just going to throw that out there. So don't be too disappointed if the boss doesn't instantly slay me. These characters are kind of harsh though, but we seem to be okay still. soon, very soon. Yeah, Vicky, I'm not sure if student are said to you or if you just took a stab in the dark. But I forgot to pack torches, which means that it's going to be very difficult to keep the light level up here, which is my big mistake. So it is quite possible I might hit death's door. We never know. You never know. Excellent. What's this? 5% protect, 1 speed.
So too will resistance.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, not enough room. We haven't had a successful scout yet. Alright, let's do it now. Because I think we're going to bump into the boss soon.
Firelight and uneasy companionship.
Okay, right. Oh no, I forgot to check these characters' skills. Okay, we definitely need this. What else? We've got 10% damage. That's always good as well. And Sanctuary is always good because the last. Oh, saying that though. Oh no, he doesn't have the thing. Okay, Sanctuary. So no nighttime ambush for us. 20% skill. Why has one guy in the group got his back to everyone else? Ah, the Flagellant. Because he's a bit of a loner. He just goes with his religious rantings or ramblings and faith and stuff. Yeah, he's not about being friends or anything. But he still hangs with you. In fact, with the Flagellant, he's the only character where
In Radiance,
if he gets stressed out at 100%, there's no chance of him becoming virtuous. So whereas the others could become courageous or not vigorous. Is it vigorous? I don't know. There's all sorts anyway. He just straight up becomes rapturous, and he's just mental. He gets a power boost, but he could end up attacking his own teammates as well, which obviously is not great for them.
Surprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Now, is the boss in here? No. Where is the boss? Ha! I took a gamble at that and failed.
Back to the pit.
Oh, student! Ah, beautiful. Ah, I've just realised with no torches, this is going to be bad. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, we've got to start increasing the light level with this instead. Because the last thing we want is a boss to have any advantages against us. Okay, and smack. Damn it, student R. Alright, what about Ragabagger? Raskaber. Dodge? Yeah, I mean 34 dodge, that's pretty solid. And again, increase that light level, doesn't matter about the dodge here. Let's decrease your stress. Yeah, there you go. And
another one.
Beautiful.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I mean, we do need those. Shall we get rid of the pages? Let's get. Yeah, we'll get rid of the bandages. Why not? Oh, there we go. A scout finally. There's the boss. Okay, so what we're going to do really quickly is, and that is what I need bandages for. So let's take a stab in the dark. Your hero receives nasty gash. No, he doesn't. Excellent. Well, that was a coincidence. A really bad coincidence. Right, let's look in the sack. Oh, mighty prize. Oh god. Okay. This is the boss with slightly reduced light level.
Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding. This horror must be unmade.
Okay, so first things first, we've got to prep up. This could be quite brutal, actually. It might be possible we hit Death's Door because the ones that attack are bad. Oh, really? So, yeah, the idea is Sanguine Stroke. And you want to be hitting these guys because their protection level is 0, whereas everything else has... I mean, look at this. This Bone and Zephyr thing has 70% protection, that has 30%. The downside is obviously this heals, which is not great. Okay, how to increase light level. Can I even stun any of these? Let's stun that one. Excellent. Oh, let's increase the bleeding. Oh, excellent. Let's increase the dodging. Bone Zephyr. We have a dodge. Excellent. Oh, and the stun saves on that part. That's great. That's amazing. Okay. Let's keep on making them bleed. That's going to be our play here. Just bleeding as many of these things as possible. Oh my gosh, she is taking a hammering. Oh my days! Oh gosh, she's nearly on death's door.
Compassion is a
we really needed a crit there.
Pitch of battle.
That was rough. Okay, let's just do as much damage as possible. 20 is great. That's a huge chunk. Should we keep doing that? Yeah, we've got to keep doing that. Oh, everyone's an attacker. I think they do believe they do leave her alone in this case, though. Do they bleed? Bleed 0%. Yeah, excellent.
Powerful blow.
Yeah, look at this. We are racking up the damage. This is going to hurt, though. Oof. 14. Yeah, here we go. With no chance of healing. Oh, yep. Yeah. We've done it. We've done it. Straight into you. Why not? Beautiful.
Is a small consolation, given the implications of its terrible existence.
Oof, marvellous. Okay.
Success so clearly in view.
Let's put the page here.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Now, what we are going to do, we are going to continue. I know we are poisoned here, but we need to get a bit more out of this. Out of this dungeon, even if the lights are a bit dimmed.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
There we go. Shall we get rid of the blood? It's a tricky one. Whatever, 100 coins isn't that game changing. Okay, we were able to pick up the portrait at least. Let's just have a little gander over here. Nothing. Okay, fine. Just a little conscious. Now we don't want to run into any monsters when it goes almost pitch black, or when it does go pitch black indeed. That treasure room though might be good. Should I be great? Oh, we got a secret room. We got a secret room. Okay. Now should I go over there? Oh, there's so much that can be done here. Yeah, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. Now it's gonna get a little bit noisy with all the squealing of the piggies. as they tend to like the dark.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery.
Really?
and
Empty?
boogeymen.
Okay. We're pushing through, we're pushing through. Although there is 0 light level, we're still in a good place. Okay. We're probably just going to grab the treasure and bounce, I'd say. 70%, 60%, 110. Yeah, you can have a crack at that. Did we lose? Not yet, Vicky. If something absolutely stupid happens by the time I leave the dungeon, then you win. But it's looking likely that you're going to lose. And Paul, your darling other half, is going to claim your points.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Let's... Oh, you're full. Okay, fine. There we go. There's that. Let's go back this way. That's okay. Yeah, it wasn't a huge amount of points, at least. I mean, I know you've missed a few of my streams, but little Barnabas, God bless him, he bets insane amounts of points. Even when people haven't chipped in that much, he goes all in. I think there was one time that he what was it? He bet 2,300 points or something, and only ended up getting about 10 points out of it. You know, from winning. But of course, if he'd have lost, that would have been 2k points down the drain. Minus 20% stun resist. Yeah, let's carry on this. Let's keep that page as well. Let's go back just a little tiny bit. There we go. Right, the goodies. The goodies.
A fortune.
30% healing skills plus 20% stress. You can have that. We take this. What should we drop? Let's drop the black one. Let's drop... Well, we do have a treasure chest up there as well. Let's drop this. Maybe we should drop the blood, but then again we don't have much blood. Screw it, we'll keep the money. We'll keep the money. Okay. I said we'd get the secret room and then bounce, but I really want this treasure up here. I told Paul to bet no lol. Ah! What are these random background noises? So when the light level reaches 0, there's all sorts of like screaming and things from the piggies. Each level has its own sort of thing. And yeah, this one has pigs and beasts. There'll also be other things that happen, like the music gets more intense as well. Okay, right, this is the deciding room as to whether we hit death's door or not. Because with 0% light, this is going to be rough. Actually, we might be okay. These guys might crit quite a bit, but we'll see. So notice the music's changed as well. Oh, you've got lighted already. We need a bit of light. Just a bit of light, please. There we go. Thank you. Why pigs? Just because this is the piggy territory, student R. So I forget what it's like for the other ones. I think with the Weald, you hear things like owls and stuff like that because it's out in the woods. I could be wrong there. And I forget about the others, in all honesty.
The slow death, unforeseen,
Here we go, here we go.
unforgiving. A death by inches.
And, just like that, done. Marvellous.
This expedition at least promises success.
Right, let's chuck the keys, we'll chuck the food. Let's open this up.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles,
Paid
for in blood.
Love it. Get rid of that. Excellent. That was a successful boss run. Completely successful. Not just for slaying the boss, but also getting a nice cheeky little bit of treasure out of it as well. Yeah, quite happy with that. Quite happy with that. So, Paul, if you're listening, well done. You win the prize for, well, I say believing in Bruce. Oh God, where is all this disease coming from? Believing in Bruce. However, it appears that your lovely wife told you to bet that. Either way, I'm happy. So Rathgeber gets tetanus. Student R gets haemophilia. He becomes afraid of blood and gets Twilight Dreamer. Ignores stealth. That is quite nice to have on this character, certainly. And Dan misses the spot. So not only has he got a lazy eye, he just can't get anything right, it seems. Dipsomania, intense craving for alcohol from Rathgeber. Excellent. Right. Oops. Did I just... There we go. Return to town. Dang it. Have you completed this game in any past playthrough? I've completed it once. Ever. Yeah, once ever on normal difficulty. I think it was with the DLC as well. Although I could be wrong. I haven't completed it on the hardest difficulty setting yet, though. I'm a little bit afraid to venture any further. I'm on the darkest dungeon. I'm on the 3rd stage. So you get 4 stages, and the 3rd stage is quite long. And literally, it was it a party wipe? I know I lost at a minimum 2 characters because of some rubbish that was going on. And the problem with the hardest difficulty is once you hit 16 deaths, I think it was 16, then that's it, it's game over and it wipes your file. So very hesitant with that. Normal difficulty is definitely a bit more, what's the word? Manageable for a stream anyway. How was the final boss? Oh, it's good. It's good. So good, Student R. Like, I really hope we continually play Darkest Dungeon to get to that point, because I can't even say anymore. It's just such a good boss, and the story behind it as well. Yeah, stupidly good.
Gobble gobble. What's that? Oh, it's a turkey.
It's a
The
turkey.
holy grail of wildlife.
Paul believing, nah, they too strong. Enjoy your points. That's going to be another sound effects award that you could have, I'm sure now. What'd you get? 150 points out of that, I think? Not bad, not bad. Right. Let us have it. So we get a free weapon upgrade. What we really want to do though is unlock the option for it. 20. God, no. Oh, that blows. Okay, in that case, who would be good to have an upgrade? Yeah, probably our Arbalist. Free. Yeah, it doesn't cost much, but I mean, whatever. Free is free, isn't it? So there we go. Okay, fine. So, sorry, Student, are you going to have to cure your haemophilia? Oh, excuse me. Immediately. Whew. What else do we have here? Increased chance of curing extra disease as well. We're not going to have that just yet, are we? Who else suffered from? Ah, yes. Rathgeber. Tetanus. Get in there. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. Is that the first time I've sneezed on stream? I don't know. Just very unexpected, as for certain. I think some of it might be due to my long hair now. I need to get a trim on it. I just need to get off my arse and sort out a barber's. Still going to have it longish, but it's getting quite long where it's just going in my mouth and stuff now. Either that or I'm coming down with something, which obviously I'd rather not be. Oh, we don't have an occultist yet, do we? No. Can we make room? Not even close. That sucks. Is there anyone we can just blow off? I mean, we need our medics. There's no way we're going to get rid of them. Oh well, never mind. No occultist for us today. Right. Who else has got rubbish perks? I think Dan suffered from something else. Yeah, that was it. Misses the spot. Brilliant stuff. We will reduce the treatment cost for him. Yeah, 1,000. There we go. Beautiful. So Vicky, how are you and Paul winding down for the evening anyway? And how was the May the 4th marathon for you? Do you watch it with Paul, or were you not as inclined to? Oh, Dark Temptation, get out of there. Brilliant stuff. Okay. Shall we do another boss? I mean, that one does require... Oh, who's... Oh, no, we need to level them up. That sucks. Then again, how much blood do we have? I've got 6 files. We're in a good state of affairs. Right, out we go. Unflippable trinkets, yes, sort by rarity. Well, we only watched one film, I think. I watched Star Wars with him, I like it. Awesome. It's good when you can enjoy stuff together like that. With Paula, actually, she's rather annoyed that I'm playing Darkest Dungeon without her. Well, not without her watching, because we used to do it quite a lot until I hit that snag that I talked about in the hardest difficulty. And now she's like, oh, well, you're streaming Darkest Dungeon, but you don't want to play with me when, you know, when you're not streaming. Like, come on, what's going on? Favouritism. Which is good. It's a good kind of passion. And yeah, it's good when you can do things like that. I know with Student R, he, his other half absolutely adores wrestling and Nintendo Switch. I'm sure he will speak about this in the chat here. This isn't Risk of Rain 2, you lied to me. Oh, gosh! You know what, Cerberus? Damn it! I forgot to change the Dubry, haven't I? Damn it. I always forget that on on like a dual stream. So, let's go to... How do I do it again? How have I forgotten? Okay. Darkest Dungeon. Goodness commences. Or resumes, rather. Commences is not really the right word, is it? Thanks for the spot there, Cerberus. Oh, no, it's not Discus Dungeon. That's, yeah, you know, the kind of pine that you get from a wood. Sorry, from a desk. That's a completely different game. Let's do that. Excellent stuff. Okay, so now people can find Darkest Dungeon. It's always Darkest Dungeon, I've noticed as well. You know, people coming to the stream, mainly my viewers, that are just like, wait, this is the Darkest Dungeon, what's going on? As for winding down, probably going to watch YouTube in a little bit. Nice, nice. He already played that. Well, yeah, spend time with the missus. It's true, but I don't want my save file ruined on Darkest Dungeon either. I'll happily watch her play it. It's no problem. But my file, I don't know. I'm very tense and anxious about that one. I know how you feel. B-Man consistently disappoints me too. Yeah, but I don't constantly plaster DuckTales 2 or whatever it is. There's Chippendale 2 on the description there. I clicked on the stream thinking, ooh, something new. Wait a second. Whoopsie. I really enjoyed Risk of Rain 2. Have you played it before, Cerebus? Yeah, very interesting game. A little run and gun kind of game, and you can blow up and then start again. But you develop from there, which is quite nice. I super like it. How are you doing tonight anyway, Cerebus? What's going on your end? Right, shall we do another boss? I think we need to do another boss, don't we? Deep down, we need to do another boss. I think the roads can come in here. Yeah, this is solid. Solid enough, anyway. What goodies do we have? So you can have that. Why not? But then again, it's her that's going to be doing the damage. I mean, they're both pretty good, to be fair. So you, I think you, definitely you with that lovely healing skill. I think we should probably just let that be it for the moment. Plus 3% crit and -1 speed. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Now, this boss I hate. It super sucks. Stress. Oh yeah, go on then, Rhodes. You can have that. Why not? Why not? Sweet. Let's just make sure they're well equipped for the road ahead. You, oh, you, and you. If we go in here, boom, 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 boom. I forget what we actually have on you. You know what? We're going to give her that actually. Boom, boom, boom. What's that? Is that what I had? Yeah, sweet. Whoops. Boom, 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 boom. But actually, you need this because these guys don't like to bleed very much. I haven't played it, but seen it played, and I'm a little sore throaty. You? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I was just saying at the beginning of the stream that I'm super glad it's the weekend. Been playing a lot of Witcher 3 today before the stream as well, and just generally chilling. I don't have the other half with me, so I was saying I might stream for a little bit longer than the standard. I mean, because why not, I guess. But yeah, pretty good. But I'm doing pretty good. What's giving you the sore throat? Have you been singing a lot lately? What's been cracking there? The description of Risk of Rain 2 could be applied to Nez Darkwing Duck. Run and gun. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you don't keep your items, though. You don't keep your items to build upon, do you? Whoops. Over here. Oh, that. Excellent. But yet there is one more thing we can do for our peeps. Afflicted prevents nighttime ambush. Oh yeah, we don't have that much. Hot damn. What's this one? I guess that one, right? What about you, Brad Verdine? What a crazy name. That's pretty solid. I'll go for that. Roads, what you got? Remove disease. We'll give you both those. I'm actually running out of money. That is not hot. Yep, lovely. And what about Bourchier? Yeah, that'll do. Excellent stuff. Right, I think we're ready for back-to-back bosses. Hot damn. Hot damn. Yep, we loaded up the sanitarium. I don't think anyone got stressed out, really. Yeah, Croc and Neeland. Braving, craving the blood. Okay, we need to take a couple of vials with us there. Minus 25% stress if has Crimson Curse? Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, I think from when I was crawling around in a loft on Friday. Ah, lovely loft insulation. Yeah, not great. Breathing in all the dust and the fiberglass. Exactly. Yeah. Not great, not great. I take it he wasn't wearing a mask or anything. Yeah, fiberglass sucks. I mean, it's good, but it sucks. What were you doing anyway? Was you just like rearranging? Or you just felt like a little... I don't know, like a... what do they call it? Like a little pit crawling adventure in your loft. What need arose there? What do these people have? Bad healer, flashlight, mistake a dud hitter. Okay. Okay. Just don't need one of those. Oh, and a couple of vials of the blood. I think that should sort us. Yeah, one more. Wasting heroes to town 1. Leave enough blood for them or they may die. Okay, cool, excellent. Well, not excellent that they may die, but let's embark.
My lofty position wasn't always accompanied by the fear of office. And there was a time when I could walk the streets or raise a glass in the tavern without concern for molestation. Faithful as the tide, one precocious village waif made it her hobby to shadow my every errand. It was charming then, troublesome later.
So he got himself a little stalker. However, we'll know more about that.
I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
Yeah, for those that don't know, we will get more of the story as we battle worse versions of the Siren. And yeah, it kind of blows. Who wears a mask in the loft? Well, to stop breathing fiberglass in the lake. Hold on. What's my job at a client's house? Running speaker cables through rooms. Ah, I see, I see. People who don't want to breathe in fiberglass or dust. Yeah, exactly, Vicky. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, damn. Speaking of which, do we don't have anyone named... Oh, no, we do have Rhodes, but let's have another partner, shall we? Oh. This guy looks like a Rickwood, if you ask me. Let's name a hero. So we got Paul and John, the team, ready to slay the Siren. Okay, question is, shall we have a wander first? It's not usually wise to, but let's have a little look nonetheless. Okay, counter argument. I hope you wear an apron in the kitchen. Well, depends if you're putting something in the microwave or not, really, isn't it? Is that really a counter argument?
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say to that, in all honesty, Cerebrus. I mean, if you're going to deal with fiberglass, then, and especially if you're going to shove your face in it, then maybe wear a mask, you know, just for safety. I mean, I must admit, I barely... Oh, God, that sucks.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Yeah, I barely wear an apron in the kitchen, mainly because it's not my kitchen here. However, I do have an apron that was gifted to me, and I think it literally just says I love cats on it or something like that. Wore it a couple of times, especially when you got chicken and stuff like frying everywhere. Yeah, I mean, you don't want that stuff over you, do you? Risk taker, Rhodes, let's get rid of your risk taker perk, shall we? Well, or quirk. Uh-oh. No, of course there's not going to be any blood in there. Stop it. That wouldn't help with breathing or getting a sore throat. Yeah. Everyone should be wearing face masks nowadays. And in perpetuity. I can't even say that word. Probably not in the house though, right, student? Oh, actually, you unlock it. I mean, to be fair, you can wear a mask wherever you like. Just, you're probably a little bit safer in your house. Unless, again, you're going to be shoving your face into fiberglass and dust and stuff. I was hoping to come across one of these. Ah, okay. I should be paying attention to what's going on. Let's put up the light a little bit. Okay. Play grenades. Let's go roads. Oof. Bum. Let's get rid of you. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Accuracy base 100, 95. Smack. Minimal damage there. Not amazing. 5. Okay, that's fine. At least it was enough. Let's just give you a good old bonk. Oh, Rickwood with top end damage, 14.
A death by inches.
No, mate, you mispronounced the word wrong. Perpetuity. There we go. It's good. It's solid. Okay. He's going to die off anyway, so that's fine. Let's break through the armour of this crazy character. Again, close to minimal damage there. Not amazing, not amazing. Let's poison you. I'm actually tempted to add the group here, i.e. Vicky. I think I'm going to put you in this game. It's just a question of which character you want to be, whether you want to be the medic or whether you want to be the shield breaker. I'm giving you the choice. If you don't choose, I'm going to choose for you. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, go on in. We'll heal up. We'll heal up. That's okay. So what would you prefer to be, Vicky? Would you prefer to be the shield breaker, who is mainly on the attack and has a little bit of a dance about her? Or would you like to be the medic? No, who's all about the truth. And nothing about, well, maybe about the truth, I don't know. But yeah, either way, mainly she's a support character. And she can smite people, like so. Shield breaker. Excellent, excellent. I shall name you shortly. Ah, not in battle apparently though. They're not a fan of that.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, by the way, you do have the Crimson Curse though. Just throwing it out there. So you'll be hassling people for the blood. Maybe that's what you wanted.
The promise of safety.
Ah, excellent stuff.
A trifling victory.
Okay.
But a victory nonetheless.
Here she is. So it's Rose, Rickwood and Vicky fighting the good fight. Oh, dang it. The curse is alright. You're good, you're good. I mean, you're just craving blood, but it's all good. Can you name someone the Slag and another character giving the D? Well, bearing in mind, student, you do have Slag already. Remember, you named the Highwayman Slag. So, you've got your wish there. Bad healer. Let's get rid of that quirk, and hopefully she doesn't hassle us for the blood. Aha. Excellent stuff, excellent. So far we've been able to get rid of... Oh, this is great. This is amazing. Okay, the reason I say that is because this is the third time we're getting rid of a quirk without having to purchase getting rid of it. And the ones we've got rid of so far are ones which are reinforced quirks, so they would have cost about 4,000 gold to get rid of. Hopefully we get rid of the flagellant quirk, because that one's been reinforced. That blows. But it means that we'll have our 100% shot next time if we come across any more coral to get rid of the reinforced quirk. Okay, okay. The flatulence quirk. Exactly. As you can imagine, Cerberus, I want to get rid of that as much as possible. It stresses the party out, puts them in a bit of a foul mood. They don't really want to eat their food afterwards either. So yeah, the sooner we can get rid of that, the better. Oh yeah, refund me that channel points. What, the ones you spent like 5 weeks ago? No. I'm saving for a personal sound clip. Ooh, student R. That does intrigue me. That's some commitment there. Have you got a particular sound clip you got in mind? Bearing in mind it's got to be appropriate as well, and not be too heinous on the viewer's ears. H-trick, oh, ignore that. Bloody macro key. What on earth? Yeah, H-trick. Or was that hat trick you were supposed to say? Or you could have just been trying to say something completely different altogether, I don't know. Yeah, I've got the perfect one in mind already. Is it about giving the D? I can imagine it's something along those lines. Hurts a little bit, that one, but we are okay. Right. Oh, minimal damage. Vicky, what are you doing? Rhodes is going to finish it off with the little pipe bomb thing, though. Let's keep on recovering some of the stress here. Let's do a bit of smiting. Beautiful.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Ah, I guess. Oh, Vicky with the crit there, where it mattered. When they were practically on death's door. But still, that was very impressive.
This momentum. Push on to the tasks.
Okay, right, I think we're at the point we're going to use a blood vial now, because she's probably going to start wasting soon, and we don't want that. Yeah, Vicky, I do not want you wasting away. Okay, empty room. A few battles coming up, that's fine. It's ambitious in the sexual tone, but not too obvious or in your face. Have a listen, and I'm sure you will agree it fits the student R profile well. I can agree already that it's going to fit the student R profile well, because I know you, you know, you don't just do things for the sake of it. You have a plan. You know, you're meticulous in such endeavours, and I cannot wait to actually hear what you have in mind. Once we're able to do it, anyway. Once we're able to do it.
Precision and power.
Nice little crit from Rhodes. Oh, the dodge from Rickwood. Team. Although that was a pretty lackluster shot there. Oh, excellent stuff. So I think we're actually doing better than when we first came into the cove.
This is how life is taken.
Lovely stuff.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Oh, 25. Beautiful. We will go far with that. Okay, so we know there's enemies coming up soon, so let's set off a torch. Okay, this... I mean, that's annoying. Ow, that's going to be very annoying. Yeah, 12 damage, half of her health practically gone there. Let's not get stunned.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Give you a nice little heal, Vicky. Yeah, let's do the double. Okay. Not as bad first turn as I thought. Oh, and a dodge. Excellent. I'm at 9.9k channel points right now. Oh, man. Is this why you bet 50 earlier? Because if you'd have got 100 back or something, that would have taken you over the cap.
Eradicated.
Are you in the Discord yet, by the way, student R? Because that will be the way to deliver the clip. Unless you're able to send it to me another way that I can then, you know, put it onto the onto my computer. I don't know if WhatsApp would let me do that. Yeah. See, I see. Yeah, I knew you wouldn't have done 50 points if there wasn't a reason. I know your limit's usually 30.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay, we can see what's going on ahead. Let's have a little rummage through the fish.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Is there... yeah, we won't need anti-venom. I don't think we need anti-venom anyway. Yeah, I just joined. Cool. Excellent, man. Excellent. Vicky, back. Oh, yeah, you wasn't hearing me... putting you on the telly. You know what? How did I not even hear that? It was because I skipped straight to Cerebus talking about flatulence. That just caught my eye. So, but you've been doing all right. Notice you've got 0 stress. You've now got bloodlust as well, because I gave you some blood when you needed it. And you haven't gone too mental yet, which is great. So, yeah, perfect time for the big telly. Oh, more fish carcasses. 10% max HP. Yeah, let's put that on you, why not? We're actually running out of room to
gobble
hold things.
Hey! It's a turkey. The holy grail of wildlife.
Just skip over me. My apologies, Vicky. Do accept them, please. It was not intentional. I mean, whenever I see... It's a Cerebus thing. There always seems to be something I say, and I'm sure it's not on purpose, but there'll be something I say, he mishears it, and to be fair, it does sound very similar. And yeah, it just confuses me. Oh dear. Okay, right. What can we take here? I mean, to be fair, the citrine isn't going to be great. I mean, we could even get rid of the food. Yeah, let's get rid of the smaller batch of food, shall we? Shall we get rid of anything else? The dice. I do need those dice. They are so good for the Jester, especially when starting off. Okay, fine. I think we shall leave it there. And we'll probably have to use the firewood in the next room because there's a treasure chest there and we're probably going to run out of space again. Oh no. Let us pray
Decimated.
that we do not get cursed. I've only got one blood vial, which is not enough to go around. Although in theory it should be okay for the rest of this mission, in theory. It skips over me all the time. He's a pretty rude geezer. Hey! I don't know why we put up with it. People, I will not have this. These lies, this venom being spread in my court. Would that be enough? 4 to 7? I don't trust it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, good. So, as long as they pre-digest in that order, they're never going to put the curse on. They have to be in the front 2 positions to be able to curse me. Oh, Vicky with a solid hit.
A faint hope.
Literally the amount of damage needed to perfectly execute the fiend. Let's lob a plague grenade over that side, why not? Okay. He's just gonna relieve our healer of some stress, why not? Because he can't really do a lot. Well, he can get rid of those corpses, but we don't really want that, so... Bam! There we go. Shield breaker putting in some solid work now.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Okay, don't skip over me again, lol. I just got to sort the boy out and put him to bed. Okay, now that I've read that, I get you. I get you. It's all good. Haven't skipped. Won't skip again for the rest of this session. Okay, right. Ugh. Yeah, let's get rid of you. Oh, solid hit. Solid hit. You're a pain in the backside, so let's poison you. I put up with it with the dying hopes that he will stream a decent game one day, like this Student R. Believe it or not, other games have come out since that point. You know, there are other games that are great that weren't just on the standard Nintendo Entertainment System. Let's get rid of that. However, don't get me wrong, the NES has a solid place in my heart. And you know, I had a thought the other day, I don't know why, about some of the games I used to have on the NES. The first game I had was, well, actually it was two games. It was Super Mario Bros. 3 and Solar Jetman, which I'd never even heard of by that point. I was very young at the time anyway, so obviously I'd heard of Mario. But yeah, Solar Jetman, I hated it at first. It was some spaceship game where you go around collecting treasure as well as parts to be able to fly off to the next planet. And also each planet had its own gravity and its own enemies. And I couldn't wrap my head around that at first. So hated it. Then I gave it another chance and actually really got into it. And you know what? I'd love to play Solar Jetman again. Really, really good game, now thinking about it. Probably looks like rubbish now. But, yeah. Oh, I don't know how we would get that going, though, without a ROM, anyway. Oh! Sound clip, right. I'm going to have to put the sound clip on for the next stream, because there's a little bit of fiddling I've got to do within the chat bot and making sure the volume's okay. Also giving you your personal sound command. So I'll send it to you through both WhatsApp and Discord. But yeah, doesn't matter whether you're a subscriber or not, you just type in a particular command that is only specific to you, and yeah, you'll get that sound clip. So yeah, that will be for the next one. So from Tuesday onwards, only you can use that, good sir. This Tutorial 2 will take you 30 minutes, and I've been requesting it for over 2 years now.
On its own.
Dude, I've been streaming for what, 2 months? I've got a feeling that you might be over-exaggerating things, good sir. I can't wait to hear that clip, though. I'm sure I will be very impressed, sweetheart.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Can we use the campfire now? Yeah, let's use the campfire now.
Gathered close in
Do that.
tenuous firelight.
Don't really need the anti-venom.
Uneasy companionship.
Oh, only 3 torches left. Will 3 torches suit us? I guess we've got moves to increase our light, but actually 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we should get our benefits too. All the way to the boss. Oh no, we won't. The fangs, they never heal. Right. We need to stop her being stressed. It seems a bit of a waste to do it on there. Yeah, Vicky, you're going to have nightmares. I know you're not back yet. So I'll send you the web link here. Is that enough? Oh, actually, yeah, you did it there. In theory, that should be. I should be able to download it through one method or another. And then, yeah, as long as it's just a clip and not the whole video. I mean, there might even be a way I can mess around with it. But, yeah, I'll check it out and see if I can just do it. Okay, nighttime ambush ain't going to do jack for us. 10 accuracy, 10 dodge. do that on her because we don't want the siren picking her. 6. I mean, maybe we should do the zealous speech. What else have you got? All companions, armor piercing 15%, 4 battles. Oh, that'd be solid actually. And then, I mean, you've only got a little bit anyway. A cure. None of you are suffering from anything yet. Whatever, it's fine. Remain vigilant, my friend. Okay, let's rest. So we're going to get the nightmare for the shield breaker now. So what that means is this is one battle.
The match is struck.
Actually, what am I talking about?
A
We've got
blazing star is born.
protects for 4 battles. Yeah.
There will be no rest by the fire tonight.
So yeah, this is our first battle. Then second, third, and as long as we don't bump into another enemy here, then we keep our buffs up until the boss. But we'll see. Guarded. Yeah, why'd you do that? Can't bypass it anyway. Right. I can't really venom you. Maybe I can. 9. Close. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Excellent stuff. How do I post in your Discord? Well, this thing, because it's a YouTube link, I'd probably just do it from here. But if you've joined the Discord already, you can just send me a direct message. So you see my username, and you just send me a message. I don't know if you're doing it on phone or not. Oh, there you go. Yeah, like that. I've just seen it appear on my phone now. Right, can we finish this one off? 3 to 5. Stun. Please stun. There we go, excellent. 4 damage for 2 rounds. Right, these guys can't really be poisoned, so I suppose we can give it a go. No. Okay, that was pathetic. Oh, avoiding the venom, which is just grand. Okay, this one's definitely dead next turn, which again is good. Stun you. How about that? Cool. 22. That is rough. Let's do it on you. Oh, keep dodging, please. That blows. Okay, cool. Right, now I can start chipping away at these guys. And we've got to do it kind of quick. 3 to 5, 6 to 7. Okay, a pretty standard hit there. Oh, right in the face. Excellent. Okay, cool. Yeah, the rest of this stream should be fine, but the stress is building on Vicky here. Yeah, get rid of you because there's more likely we're going to get venom or poisoned rather. Get rid of you. And we might as well just go. Oh, okay, we can't finish. Fine. I'd love to sort her stress out, give her some stress heal there, but she's going to go first next turn anyway, so there's no point because she's going to get 22 damage.
These nightmarish
stress
creatures
damage.
can be felled. They can be beaten.
Oh, okay. 10% protect, 5% stress. Wow. This is some good stuff. Okay, those boots, yeah, that's fine. That... Who else is wearing what? I suppose we could give her the crit thing, right? Well, she's kind of slow anyway, so whack that on there. Wow, can't even take the 300 coin. Well, this really blows. Ah, you know what? Actually, yeah, get rid of what am I talking about? That's only 1250. That's only 750. That's only 500. But we might bump into another one. Yeah, what am I talking about? Actually, let's just get rid of you guys. 300. It's probably unlikely we'll find many more onyxes, right? Right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, cool. Let us watch as we now get more onyx inside here. So let's pop the trunk.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Actually, you know what? We are going to do that over there. I mean, it's not likely we're going to need the medicinal herbs. It's more likely we're going to need the shovels. Yeah, okay, cool, that's fine. Let's do it. Okay, so we've got a backpack. Oh,
A fortune waiting to be spent.
TV wants to turn itself off. I will definitely not allow that. Can't actually pick up much of this. Yeah, we're going to have to leave that journal page for the moment. It's fine, it's fine. Ah, we do get the fish. Oh no. Oh, excellent.
If only treasure
that's
could
good.
staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
What's your trap? Like 80%, please? Good. Vicky is now getting a little bit of stress heal. A little bit of stress heal. Okay, it's getting a bit darker, but it's fine. We're completely fine with this. Oh, actually, no. Although this looks just stupid, it's actually a very terrifying team comp because they just deal raw damage. So let's pop that up a little bit. Oh, did that finish? 4-4, excellent. Vicky there with the solid perfection strike again. Okay, that's okay, that's okay. Well, at least they're just aiming for him because shield breakers are very low on health.
A momentary abatement.
As in, they don't have much at all, like 30 compared to 52. That's a bit of a difference. Right, let's heal some of that stress. Because the siren also causes quite a bit of stress in the boss battle too, so we would rather not do that. Okay, yeah, you in the back. Go on, you can have some more of this. And then smack. Ooh, that's a very solid hit there. Dodge of 32, beautiful. For your efforts, you can have more stress relief. Let's do that. Excellent. Okay, we are prepping up for the boss quite well. Minus 33% stress quest and plus 3% crit quest. Huh, how did I do that? I would never know. Beautiful.
Success so clearly in beam. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
We really need these. suppose, would I need light?
In
Probably
Radiance,
won't,
may
right?
we find
Because I've already got the
victory.
moves to make it. I've just got to make sure that I do those light moves as we venture into this next battle. And actually, I've just realised I've probably made a mistake because that is a solid little run there. Oh, apparently I disconnected from the chat room. Let me just check my other thing. No, excellent. We are still streaming stuff. It's just my my phone being a bit of a pain in the backside. Okay, right. We really need to get rid of this guy. He is a pain. Accuracy base 95, accuracy base 100. Back. Ah, welcome back, Vicky. You had a nightmare, just to let you know, but it's okay, we escaped it. You just got a little bit stressed from it. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Why is my phone... Ah, it's because of the Wi-Fi. God, the Wi-Fi here blows. Speaking of which, if I'm cutting in and out, then yeah, the Wi-Fi is being a pain in the backside again. Hopefully, though, the stream is not affected. I take it wasn't that bad putting your boy to bed then. In fact, I don't think I've asked much. How old is he? Is he extremely young? Or is he at the age that you gotta tell him to go to bed? Sounds like my everyday life. I often have nightmares. Oh gosh, yeah, this one, hopefully you don't have the same sort of nightmares, where it's about the snakes, and being lost in a desert. I don't want to spoil too much more, but yeah, she's actually got quite a cool, not a cool story, it's a harsh little story, and we might even find a special artifact for her, which, if we haven't uncovered the whole story, no, we will uncover the whole story by that point. Yeah, she's got a special artifact which is just like, oh, oh boy. He's 10. Ah, well, so sometimes I have to tell him to go to bed. Yeah. I can only imagine. I have not got kids myself, but I can imagine the joys that sometimes must entail. Okay, let's soothe Vicky's mind a little bit. We've increased the light also. 8, 6. Yeah, we need to get rid of you. You're just awful. There we go. Good old light of justice. Beautiful. Slap. Just realised I should have used another. Oh, there we go. We do have another torch move. Is that 90? Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough.
This expedition at least promises success.
And we do get a torch, so that torch is going to be quite important actually. Let's give you that. Oh, we don't have enough room for all of this stuff. And we don't get a scout either. You know what? We might be okay without the torch.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay, let's leave the crests. We'll do this. We'll probably get rid of the keys after this, saying that. Oh. I mean, maybe not, actually. Okay, right. Let's see what else we have before the boss. Oh god, we're getting another... We shouldn't have chucked those medicinal herbs. Creature is harbouring a dangerous infection. Oh good, we resisted it. Excellent. Didn't want to give you the lurgies, Vicky, but that wasn't my fault. Oh no, we don't keep our buffs for the boss. That is annoying. However, at least we get to sort our light situation out before the boss. It's all about taking the bad with the good. Lol. Here we go. We just need a little bit more light. Oh, yeah, you can see it. Okay. Oh no, no stress. Hey, I've worked all that way. Yeah, we need to get rid of her quick. I don't think we can. Did we stun her last time? Oh yeah, we did. Of course we did that. She recovered from her buff before. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, cool. Come on.
Sedated.
Our light should be enough to get to the next room with no debuffs. And then I'll show you guys the siren. Okay, the rest of this battle's not looking too bad. Boom. And smack. Can we? Yeah, excellent. 75 gold. That's nothing. Okay, right. Who's hungry? Let's num num. Num num. 26, 33, 34. Okay, cool. Here we go. Boss time, people.
The aquatic devils have remade the poor girl in their image. She is their queen and their slave.
Their queen and their slave. Oh god, please, dodge. Good. I was really hoping we'd keep the buffs from the campfire up to this point, purely because of that. Because that move means that she then goes against us. She'll appear on the siren side and literally do the same attacks that she has equipped to us, which, as you can imagine, is not good. Okay, let's just bombard her with blight at least. And that way we can do damage even if she doesn't hit one of our party members. Oh, solid hit. Should have probably gone for the stun, but it is fine. Ew. 8. Oh, Rickwood. Come on, Rhodes. More blight. More blight. There we go. 16 damage per 3 rounds. That is excellent. Let's just keep on piling it on. 20 damage per 3 rounds. Can we get a stun in? We do get a stun. Wow, we might actually be able to wrap this boss up pretty swiftly. Rickwood really not putting in the effort though on the boss stage out of all things. Uh-oh. Wow. That rarely happens, resisting that. Oh gosh. Okay. Why can't I... it's got to be that. Okay, fine. But then again, if we move her, he can't really do any moves. Apart from a small heal. So let's hope for the move. Oh, it didn't move. Okay. That's bad. Oh. Go on, Vicky. Oh! God! I will live forever here with my love. Oh God. Oh. Excellent. Right. Come on. You can do it this time, Vicky. Beautiful.
Seafaring trade, the lifeblood of any port, can resume again now that the routes are safe.
Whew. Okay, hold on. Who's wearing what? Okay, you can wear one of these, so then we can nick these for just a little bit more cash. Just a little bit more. Brilliant. Feed them to... You know, I mean, they worked well. they worked well together. The team of Rickwood, Rhodes, and Vicky, and whoever the medic's name is. Yeah, they did well. They did well. Hot damn. Yay me. Exactly. Vicky putting in the finishing blow. Crimson Curse, Nightmares, doesn't matter. She did it. And also dodging the Siren's call twice somehow. That's pretty crazy. Will be... What can we do? I know we've built up a lot of crests, but... Can we build anything next? Oh god, we're still getting disease anyway. So, Rhodes is suffering from a bit of vertigo. Vicky now suffers from claustrophobia. And Borgia is natural. That's...
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Drink of all of the blood and their thirst is slacked. It's thirsting for the blood. Okay, we're going to have to do a blood mission at some point soon. But I think we're... Whoops. I think we're going to have to save that for our next stream. It's now 10 past 10. Oh, we could really do with a leper. I know that sounds like a strange sentence, but honestly... And we don't have a bounty hunter yet either, do we? Do we have enough for, like... What if we convert some of our shields? Actually... Was it this? No. It was... Oh, whoops. So let's do it this way instead then. 24 allows skill upgrades. Sounds right. I think John stole my vertigo. He did it for you, Vicky. He did it for you. Right. So a funky thing you can do is if you're missing a particular heirloom, you can actually trade some of the stuff you've got. But what do we need? We need 7. That is a lot. It's just as well we got all those crests then, really, isn't it? There we go.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
We can, you know. About time he did something nice for me. Right. We now have, in our party, a leper.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
You know, sounds great on paper. Like, just for the way the narrator says it. But actually, no, it's brutal, isn't it? And here we go, Bounty Hunter.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
Indeed, indeed. Right, let's cure Rhodes from the vertigo he stole from you, Vicky. What else do we have? Dud Hitter, yep, so you can get rid of that before it becomes a fixed quirk. What about Rickwood? What's he got going on? He's actually got nothing. Excellent. Who else can we shove in the Dipsomania? Yeah, actually that alcohol one kind of blows. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so we're a quarter of an hour over the normal stream, but like I say, I'm willing to stay. I think we'll do one more mission because, you know, it's getting on a bit. I need something to eat. I've had a bit of dinner, but getting a bit. Excuse me. Yeah, it's getting time. You know, I'm an old man, getting a bit sleepy. You know. Right, let's try and build up our new leper. Our bounty hunter. Who else do we have who's not good? Didn't we have a jester? Yeah, no Neot. And we do need a medic really of some description. So I suppose it's going to be you. Okay, sweet. They're everywhere. Crush the invading insects to earn invitations to the courtyard. Yeah, this is going to be rough from now. So until we do this mission here, there's going to be a load of the mosquitoes what's it? The ticks. There's also these other ones, the servants. I forget what they're called, and they've got some really annoying moves also. Okay, what moves have you got? I suppose we ought to check that out first, shouldn't we? So, over here, Mortmain, my man, you need this because, just because. In fact, let's unlock everything. Yeah, sweet. Misses the spot, -2% crit, excellent. We need stuff to increase our accuracy. Purge 5, clear all new corpses. Yeah, 10 accuracy, that's good. That. Actually, let's do that just in case. So that. We'll unlock everything. And oh, actually, we don't have much money. I should probably behave myself a little, especially as. Yeah, we need him doing things. Okay, sweet. It's fine. We're in a good place. Stun, flashbang. Is he first? No, he's second, so that is perfect. You know what? As you are third, we're going to have you as bump, 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 bump. Yep, so perfect in third, and Mowbray is good. Excellent. Okay, let's do it then. One more mission. Anyone stressed out? Still not really. Excellent. Do we need any? I hope we don't bump into the thing with the stars. Surely we can't, right? Surely we can't. Not on a simple map. You would have thought, anyway. -5 accuracy. No, we need accuracy for this guy. So I don't think I've got an accuracy stone yet to whack on him, which, I mean, is fine. Oh, +1 speed, +4 dodge. You can have that. What were we on again? The Cove. So blighting's not really amazing. You know what? Oh, that's why I can't think of anything. Sort by rarity. There we go. Okay, fine. So you can have this. You can have this. Yeah, sure. You can have. This guy's kind of crazy for his disease resist, so we'll have that. What about you? You can have the dice we've been saving for. Medic. Healing plus that. Excellent. I think we could just go straight in. Cool. So, our final little mission. Let's hope we don't bump into the thing from the stars. And hopefully all goes well and we don't lose the... Oh, what am I doing? We don't lose the characters that we've only just got from the caravan. What do you think those yeah, 8 will do. Oh, whoop. 4 will do. 4, 4. Oh god, I'm out of stuff. Well, we've got food and torches, that's the main thing. We've got medicinal herbs as well. Beautiful. Just trying to think. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good team comp. Yeah, saying that though, the Jester, his moves are all about bleeding. Besides the
smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Oh, let's clear them out then. Okay, so we've got our first little debris. Hopefully we don't bump into anything else that we need to shove this forward to clear the path.
Waiting to be spent.
Please, just a nice peaceful mission. That would just be, yeah, just be fantastic, I think. Okay. Oh, we get to scout quite a bit there. Excellent. Oh, we've got the fish. Let's shove some herbs into it.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Okay, this mission's been somewhat peaceful so far, although that can now change with recruiting support characters. god, if these start getting Crimson Cursed, I'm screwed. Okay, let's increase accuracy, because the thing about the leopard is his moves kind of suck at hitting, but when they hit, they're amazing. So, chock you. 5? Oh god. Gather the blood, no. All good, dodge. No, please dodge. Excellent. Okay. I can't stun any of these, so let's just try.
Press this advantage. Give
Good.
them no quarter.
We tried to do that. Okay. Right, here we go. Solid hit. See, even with the accuracy boost, it's still an 80% hit chance to hit. So let's do this. And although we're going to take more damage, our damage output and accuracy is heavily increased. Good, we didn't get Crimson Curse there. More possible critting. Like that.
What's that? Oh, it's a turkey. The holy grail of wildlife.
This is not a turkey. This anything but a turkey. But I always appreciate it more.
Destroy them all.
Solid 16. Hot damn. Oh. What do you reckon? Should we have one more prediction? I know we've only just started the... we've already started the map, but I want to do something nice before we go. Saying that, we're going to do a raid. Anyway, actually, yeah, ignore the prediction stuff. If you guys have anyone you want me to raid
victory,
that you know of,
but a victory nonetheless,
then let me know. Otherwise, we shall have a gander at someone's raid, say hi to.
A lurching composition of otherworldly death.
Okay. This is bad. This is very bad. So we've got 2 people that we have been able to improve on, like literally they're fresh off the caravan. This boss is ridiculous, so even though this is a short mission, this boss scales with difficulty. And even on easy, it is rough. You guys will see what I mean. Okay, I think this is the perfect time for a prediction. Will this boss wreck me? It's a mini boss, but it might as well be a boss. Alright, give me a second while I remember how to type again. Alright, here we go. Oh! Okay, so quite simply, will I lose a character on this boss? So I'm going to put that up for a minute. Start prediction. Okay, so that prediction is on. Will I lose a character? So Death's Door doesn't count. It's if the character suffers a death blow. It's been a while since I fought this thing. The thing is murderous and unforgiving, but it carries treasures that can't be found anywhere else. Additionally, those who survive its terrible onslaught may even earn unique quirks. Remember, retreat is always a valid option. Oh god. I don't want to retreat though. I don't want to retreat. I'm going to try and plough through the boss, even if I lose the character. We'll see though. We'll see. Oh, people have put a prediction on. It's only what, like 5 seconds left? 3, 2, 1. 4 because I forgot that? 0. Okay. Let's just have a quick look at the summary. So I think it's just between Vicky and Paul. Similar points. And not a small chunk either. 200-ish points. Right. Let's see what happens, people. Let's see what happens. The Battle Ballad.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Yeah, because this gets to a point where he becomes ridiculous. Like, he gets something like 80% protection. Enemies.
Please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me.
I honestly thought that was him for a moment there. We're going, ah. Oh dear. Stun, 85%. Oh, God. That means I've only got a 25% chance to stun him. A 1 in 4 chance. Okay, let's just go for the damage. Screw it. Okay, what's it going to do? Okay, that doesn't look like much, but look at that. Nearly 20 stress and 5 damage per 3 rounds. And I don't have anti-venom. We need to increase our accuracy.
The will to fight falters.
Ah, want to become famous? No, I hate bots. Thank you. What's the thing again? There we go. I'm already famous. Or rather, I've got the what's it called? I don't even know what it's called. I've got the level of recognition that I need right here, which is with you guys. Bye, nerd. Okay, right. Let's try and go for the 1 in 4 stun chance. Ouch. We can actually get some health back here. Let's do it.
Back to the
Solid.
pit.
That wasn't a lot of health, but that's something. Cerberus with the carrot. Wait, how come you couldn't do carrot? Oh! Boo! Yeah, you're not... because you're not subscribed. And of course Rickwood is on a cooldown from using the please don't hurt me thing.
Masterfully executed.
Oh, Cerberus, you weren't able to bet in time, were you? It's whether this boss is going to wreck me. I was saying that surely on this on the easiest mission type, because it's short and it's on the lowest level, we won't bump into this boss. And what happens? Literally, not even 3 rooms in, we've got this mini boss that's appeared. So it's kind of rough. Why do you like getting wrecked? What do you mean? It's not my fault. Oh dear. Okay. Just trying to think what else to do here. Oh, that's a solid hit. Here we go. He's got his protection now. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Irrational. Oh god, this is rough, people.
Reeling, gasping, taken over the edge into madness.
Okay. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it before, but he's on 100% stress. If he gets to 200, he suffers a heart attack and loses all his health. He goes down to death's door. If he's on 0 health anyway, and then it hits 200%, the heart attack just finishes him. He can't take any more. So this is bad. Oh gosh! Cross. Ugh. So the other thing as well is he might decide that he doesn't like to be healed. Like what just happened there. This is rough. This is very rough. Let's see if we can get the stun in. 80% protection is hard. We got the stun. We got the stun somehow. The 1 in 4. No, never. Sounds like Charizard. Can we reduce any protection here? And get him to deal some major damage. Minus 10% protect. That's nothing. 1 to 2 damage. Look at that, 46, and we're doing 1 to 2. Okay, we're going to chop this.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Going to do this because bleed can still cut through, although he's resisted it, so it doesn't matter. Oh my days. 2? Oh.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Okay, so one more hit. Even getting poisoned. What's his death blow? So it's a 1 in 3 chance that the death blow finishes. God, I didn't think we were going to lose our characters that we only just got. We need to chip away. Crit mod plus 5%, crit mod plus. The thing is, he loses health each time he does that shard thing as well. Please, let's go faster. Oh God. I'm sweating. I'm sweating over this. Oh no, don't stun her. Okay, please accept the heal. Okay, good.
Executed with impunity.
Okay, we're getting there slowly. Look at this, 34. He wasn't 34. The health of the shard is 8. Oh, he goes down to 5. Oh, sorry, the health of the shard is 5. So, if we can, even if we don't do any more damage, if we can survive 6 more turns, he just kills himself. But we need to chip away.
A singular strike.
God, finally get him to bleed. He only has 33% bleed resistance. God. Look at this. So much stress and we haven't even done anything.
Well
Oh,
struck.
solid crit. Don't. Oh, please, medic. Go first, medic. Go first, medic. Oh, he survived somehow. What are you going to do? This is rough. He didn't even finish the thing.
Please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me.
Oh good, we get a crit.
Is patient.
Oh,
It
Rickwood.
will wait.
This is rough. Oh god, he's going to suffer a heart attack. 10 damage per 2 rounds. We need just a little bit more. Oh wait, we can cure the stress. No, that's going to be useless. Okay. So he can only do 2. No, he does 2 more of these shards. That's it. He's done. Oh. Okay. Bit more. So he can only do 1 more shard. No, not on him. Stop. Stop, stop, stop.
Dizzying blow to body and brain.
Oh. He's had a heart attack. Oh no. And now my medic out of all
Fear
people.
and frailty finally
Please.
claimed
Oh
their
god,
due.
how are you surviving? Oh!
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Is he dead?
Their Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Wow. Bruce, calm down or you might have a heart attack. Man, oh god. I feel what this leopard's going through. Hot damn. That was rough. That was absolutely brutal. I mean, that's some good treasure, but that was brutal. 5 damage per 1 round. He's going to get a heart attack if we don't sort him out. We've got no anti-venom. But we can feed him. But he's got horror as well. 3, 6, 9. He'll survive, barely. Okay, right. First of all, let's sort out the points. That was so close. That was so close. You can do it, believe. Paul claiming the points there. Vicky, that could have gone either way. Because the leper there, he was on death's door and he managed to survive twice. Bearing in mind it's a 1 in 3 chance of death at that period. So that was a good prediction to have. Hot damn. I just realised she could end up stressing him out. 191, 200. Maybe we'll be okay. My sound effects aren't playing. What? What do you mean your sound effects aren't playing? I've been robbed. Damn you, Blurp. Well on my way to another sound. Yeah, indeed, indeed. What sound effects? To be fair, I've only kind of set up Blurp, so I'm not sure if that's anything on my end that I've screwed up, perhaps. But yeah. I bought 2 sounds on Blurp. Oh! So it should just work? Right? I guess. Honestly, I do not know. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, Farshad, you're back. Hello, good sir. Hello. Did you see the boss by chance, Farshad? That we stumbled upon?
A handsome reward.
No, stop it.
For a task well performed.
Oh, God. Oh, that's bad. Okay. We need him to be able to stop. Oh, crying out loud. Okay, so this is stupid because I need to be able to have him in the front. What are his moves? Does he do anything in the back? Can he do this? No, can he? He can do that, but that blows. So, let's go over there. Smack one of these. 8 is nothing. How come the unhappy clown can say carrot cake? He ain't a sub. Yes, he is. He's a prime sub. So, I guess that's what the... So although he doesn't have the NB, he's got the crown thing, which I assume means sub. I think, anyway. Oh, I didn't see the sub symbol. Yeah, okay, that wasn't just me, you're just making assumptions there and being blind. Yeah, that's the thing, that's the thing. Saying that though, Cerberus, you're bound to have built up... What are you doing? You're bound to have built up a few points. You can use 10,000 to get a sound clip if you really wanted to. So yeah, that's... Oh god, stop it! So yeah, that's another way to get sounds. This guy, man. This guy. Oh dear. Nearly at 10k, but I've been making you stretch each stream. Yeah, once we've done... This guy! Stop stressing everyone out! Yeah, once I've done this mission, then that's it for the night. Yeah, we've had solid... That'll be 4 hours then, pretty much. What that? Whew. Okay, oh, solid crit, nice one. No back chat from you, 199 out of 200 stress. No heart attack, please. Stop here. Okay, he's just marked himself, that's fine. We can get rid of some of the stress by doing that. Only some, mind. Oh my gosh! Okay. There you go. Take my ballad. Let's get rid of you, if we can. Gosh. Stop! Oh, stop with your haikus. Okay, no critical. Good. We need to heal up badly. Cold wayfarers, eating dishonoured, brains on the hearth. What are you doing? Maybe he isn't cut out to being a warrior if he gets stressed to death. It's true, saying that he got... I'm surprised, even as a warrior though, he's like stressing everyone else out. He's just literally a pain in the backside. Oh, don't... Oh God, spare me, spare me, spare me. Uh-oh. Okay, we've got 3 people.
Self-preservation is paramount at any cost.
Yeah, we got 3 people with irrational thoughts now. This is not looking good. Just stop it. Okay. How can we do this? How can we actually do this? If we can get any one of these to 0 stress, then it gets rid of their negative perk. You know, their irrationality or something. But with them bouncing off of each other, saying stupid crap, I don't know if that's going to be possible. Oh God, stop it! Okay, keep the ballad going, keep the ballad going, it's fine. 25%, what hogwash? Behave yourself. Only 6, that's not great. Okay, we need you to attack now. Cherry Blossom Axe Heads, Breaking the Dead, Fielding Fire. Blah.
Confidence
okay, good.
as the enemy crumbles.
Wow, this is tough.
Remind yourself that
tough.
overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
We need to explore 90% of rooms to finish or to do the mission. Will we make it? Will we make it? Okay, good. No enemies. Okay, they're all getting stressed out just by walking, but that's fine. That is fine. Let's see what's floating around up here. We are going to have... Oh man, even you? Oh God. Okay.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
25.
Ambushed by foul invention.
This is rough. 25 gold is hardly being laden with loot though, is it? Oof, indeed, Rickwood, man. This is just brutal. You'd be in a better position if you had Student R in your group. Student R needed a good rest, man, after his battle. I don't think Student R could have even done this map because is he level 3 now? So yeah, he can't do the easier missions. Literally, he frowns upon it. Student R is a man of integrity and honour. He wants a challenge in life. Do we... Yeah, let's leave the pot of filth, actually, just in case they bounce off each other, just stressing everyone out. My God! Stop! Minus 40 dodge! This guy just keeps on bumbling into traps. What is his problem? I mean, sure he's selfish, but surely wanting to get struck by traps is not part of the deal, right? Oh, sounds about right. Indeed, Student R, I knew you'd appreciate that explanation. Okay, they're surprised at least. Should I just screw them up? Yeah. Let's just go about screwing them up. I think trying to de-stress them all is out of the question. 13 is a solid hit. 5 is not a solid hit. Ah, don't you dare! Oh, you... The Underblights call the mist in the Black Heather. Is it going to be 4 for 4? Of course.
The walls close in. The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
We need to survive this. I need a healer. Oh god. Like today, I approached my manager to say I wanted the challenge of doing chicken nuggets as well as French fries. Ah! But did your manager allow it? I can't hit anyone in the middle. That guy there. Just below something. We need to get rid of these two. They do solid damage. Ah!
Perched at the very
survive!
precipice of oblivion.
My god, so much damage. Stop trying to stress him out, dude. Oh my god, okay. Heal, just heal everyone. What damn.
Blood pumps. The limbs obey.
No, we didn't. I'm not ready yet for such a high level roll at McDonald's yet. Oh god, heart attack, no!
And now the true test.
Okay, just let me do what I want and then you're safe. Good. Crit of 12. Man. Okay, 3, 3, 3. So you are dead, which is good. I don't even know what to do anymore. Hot damn. This mission's done me in. The bosses weren't bad. Wait, what? Come back. Caution bands to Twilight Hammer like some of the fish. And wait, these guys can now actually pound him. Oh god.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Oh, they're just bouncing off of each other and just stressing each other out. Okay, right. Medic.
Surgical precision.
God, such damage.
The slow death.
Okay.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
We just need you gone. Oh, God! Stop it! God, everyone just blows. Okay, fine. We're down to one fish. Stop! I don't even know what to say at this point. I've got 2 people on the verge of heart attack. I need to finish this guy. Oh my god. Okay, no, I've got people dying now. People are dying. Okay, we don't need him being stressed. If he goes to a heart attack, these two will just die. Just stop it. Just heal. Just heal for now, and everything's good. I need him to keep chopping. 6 damage. Okay, so you're dead next time. Oh my god, this guy. Okay. Wow. And we're still not at 90% yet. Oh god, and that's a treasure room. I don't think we can do it, people. I honestly don't think we can do it. Maybe, if he behaves himself, we can do stress healing.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh god, no, that's... Okay, right, fine. Okay. You take this. We need to get rid of this one. Because that is the stressor. And then again, we need health as well. Oh, you're getting too stressed yourself, B-Man. Dude, I don't like this. Man, this is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. Okay. Let's try and get rid of this shitbag. 8, that was the low roll. 4 to 7. Good, perfection. Retreat is a sign of intelligence as well as cowardliness. Dude. Oh god, if anyone gets hurt... And now I can't de-stress anyone because he's been pulled to the front. Oh, these guys are dead.
A single strike.
Double heart attack. Triple heart attack. Don't you dare! Fuck!
More blood soaks the soil, feeding the evil therein.
That is not good.
Death cannot be escaped. Postpone.
That was rough, man. Really? Are we doing this again? Did you just... Did he literally just hurt himself? So now I'm forced to heal. And I can't attack anyone. Wow, she dodged that. But of course he's going to screw things up. Pray for Mojo, she's getting real. It is. Honestly. Okay, good. It's become a joke. I don't think we can do that final room. I mean, maybe we can. Maybe we can't. Okay. Please hit. Okay, good. I think that's her done then. Should never have gone with you grinning fiends. Yeah, let's have yet another heart attack. How many bloody heart attacks are we getting from this? Right. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, right. I can't do anything. Oh my god.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Okay, so we've got a solid crit. That gets rid of some of our stress. Only some, mind. Only some. If anyone survives, they all need to go to the brothel for like 9 weeks. It's true, like a solid couple of months. Maybe a whole season. and then they're going to be good. Oh man. No, please burst into sobs. And you got extra 10% stress. Oh god, no, stop. I can't move. Light, protect me. Pass. Oh. We just need to hit. Take my stress relief. Oh, god, damn it. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We can still heal, even in this position. Oh my god. They might have a heart attack. Before, during, or after the brothel visit. Yeah, all three. All three. Lead and forgery. Barter for the goat. Midwives.
Annihilated.
Okay. We'll take that. Ah, bounty hunter. You didn't even survive 1 week. What the hell? Okay. What are we going to do? We've got a treasure chest coming up. What, Actually, no. You need to be there. Or you need attacks. Yeah. Okay, I think we might have a chance still. We might have a chance still. Do we need the shovel? I hope not. Actually, let's keep the shovel just in case. Right, you take that. Oh. Yeah, exactly, Rickwood. All three. You need to become plump. You need to become plump. It's a good way of going out though. Wham, bam, thank you, man. Okay, right. Did I give you extra moves? I did. So we'll give the Dirk and we'll give the Solo as well. What about you? Doesn't really do anything. But then again, all she can do is heal from that point. So the question is, do I really want to rely on stress? I don't think I do. So we are going to take away your ballads and you're just going to go like choppy choppy. Oh, we can give him a solo? Target plus 20 dodge, that's not a lot. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, right. We're going to push them. Even though we've lost the bounty hunter, we are going to push them, even still.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must
Perhaps
be
this
carried
can save
home.
me. What a box. Get out of here. Hot damn. Wow. Okay. Light is up to the
match is
max.
struck.
Let's do it.
A
It's going to be a
blazing
battle.
star is born.
Straight for the stress waves, of course. Wow, something went well for once. A dodge. Okay, we need to stop these people from doing the stress. I mean, yes, these are going to hurt, but stress is going to be the big killer, especially with these like bursting into tears and stuff. Like, behave yourself, honestly. Uh-oh. Okay. Now I can't heal. No, I can heal. I can't do my attacks. $67%. Right, let's increase the accuracy. Even if we're taking more damage, it's fine. Oh, we can still do this. Bam. Throw a holy grenade at them. Wait, wrong game. Wrong film, isn't it? Another little stab. Use Phoenix down on the person defeated in your group. Are you fucking with me? Oh my god. Literally straight up to full health again. Sorry guys, I know I don't usually swear, but this is getting ridiculous. Okay, thing do be tense. It is very tense. Right, onto this guy. Dodge! Okay, fine. We can do that. We can deal with it. It's fine. It's only a third of our turns just gone like that. Right, I can't do my solo if you keep getting pushed to the bloody back. Oh, this game. And we're bleeding. Oh! Ah!
This is no place for the weak or foolhardy.
Okay, wow, that's rough. That is brutal. That is fucking brutal. I find it offensive. Yeah, that's fine, listen, it is. Yep. I ended up playing Horizon for 6 hours earlier. I should have played Horizon instead, man. I mean, is it the end of the world if this is a party wipe? It actually is, because we got these.
A wise general cuts losses and regroups.
Quest complete! Oh, God.
We will find all manner of great and terrible things in this watery tomb.
Wow. That was horrible. Of the playthrough so far, that was the worst. Both are people that we only just got from the caravan. Clotter, prismatic isolation. Oh, okay. Bad healing. That's not good to have for your main healer. Hyromania experiences religious visions and delusions. And also is the Unholy Slayer. Excellent. Marvellous. Oh, people.
Women and men.
6 more recruits than usual. That's just as well, isn't it?
And corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Okay. Right, first of all, I think you're completely right. We need to treat our folk here.
Strong drink, a game of chance, and companionship.
6 to 14.
The rush of life.
Yeah, but we need to help out our brave adventurers here. Let's do that. We need to make extra space for the brothel. Good call. Don't punch outside of your weight limit.
The horrors below.
Yeah, I mean the plus side is that still counted as passing the mission because we still entered the room, which I totally forgot about. But at the same time, even if I was to enter that room and exit immediately, there's no guarantee that there wouldn't have been a death blow of some sort from everyone bouncing off of each other with heart attacks and stuff. So, for now, Student R, we shall follow your advice. These fine warriors deserve a good rest. And not a lot else really, because I can't afford anything. Right, let's see who we've got in the caravan. We need an occultist, definitely.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
Should we have another occultist? Warren's Phobe, Unquiet Mind. Ranger.
A champion markswoman. Keen for a new kind of challenge.
Okay, and then we save space for when we do get the Bounty Hunter and Leper again. I've noticed in this playthrough we've had 3 losses so far, and we seem to be getting rotten luck with the lepers. And they seem to be bleeding out as the fine way to go. Hot damn. You know what, if it wasn't for that boss fight though, that would have been no problem. That boss fight set everything in motion. Get a tug pipe going at the brothel. Done. Done, student R. Right, people. Whoever's left in stream and able, do you have any idea who we should raid? Because otherwise I shall have a little gander myself. Sort of rarity. Never Farshad. I'm glad you're here though. In fact, Farshad, you've been pretty quiet. Is there anyone else that you'd prefer to raid? I don't know who else would usually stream at this time, so...
Gobble gobble. What's that? Oh, it's a turkey.
It's a turkey.
The holy grail of wildlife.
It is. Let's have a little look. If I do raid channel... there's no one on. Forget raiding, play this Chippendale 2. Not going to happen, dude. Been going for 4 hours now and I am knackered. Oh boy. I'm playing a game while also watching you on one of my many screens. Excellent. Well, I'm happy that you've got me on the screen to, you know, give you some soothing words. Hopefully you didn't listen to, you know, that last mission. There were some very not soothing words there. So let's see, can we just search by... I think we can do it by this, right? Yeah, there we go, Darkest Dungeon. So... oh, I can raid myself if I wanted to. Who's this guy? What about Pokemon? She cleared of pedo charges at Smash Brothers tournament. Wait, what? Is that Pokemon the girl? Is it? Did something happen? I think... let's give... I mean, this one's got the fewest viewers. Pokemon, yeah, that's the one. I'll have to catch up on the charges there. Let us do a raid on someone called Luke Cloud, who has 2 viewers at the moment. Even if we pop in just to say hello and that's it, because that's what I'm pretty much going to be doing, just saying hello, stick around for like 5-10 minutes, and then that's it, then great. Yeah, and we go from there. Like, I've really got to figure out how to look at someone else with only one screen, because doing it on my phone blows. Hold on a sec. I could probably do it from here. Which, hopefully this doesn't come up with any volume. Bear with me just one moment, people. Mute. Okay, excellent stuff. So let's just do a little refresh there. Still mute. Excellent. Cool. Right, guys. I'd Smash Brothers her tournament. Oh, Paul. Hopefully Vicky still is not listening to that. Yeah, bruh. Okay, so guys. Again, feel free to say hi to Luke Cloud. He's playing Darkest Dungeon. I think for 4 hours we've done pretty well. So it's been... she's asleep. Yeah, you made sure of that. So people, again, thank you very much for joining. It's been pretty cool playing Risk of Rain and Darkest Dungeon and chatting with you. And the next stream will be the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tuesday. Student R, again, I'll be... what's it called? Sorting out your sound clip, that's it. Oh, you know what? We haven't raided, sorry, tell a lie. We have not raided Puzzled Monkey Tree before. He's just come up now, but actually, you know what? I think Luke's having a pretty hard time as well. Oh god, I'm confused. I'm conflicted, people. I'm conflicted. He literally just started. That's what I'm saying. You know, if we raid him, you know what? Screw it. We'll do Monkey Tree. We'll do Monkey Tree. So, boom. Hey, channels I follow. Why doesn't it say anything? Puzzled. Monkey is great. He is. He says hi and everything. Puzzled. Why is he not coming up in my? Not. He's coming up as not applicable. I see him, but I don't see him. Yeah, there he is. Oh, Monkey's on the starting soon. So, okay, he's not ready just yet. Then, in that case, we'll go with the original plan, which is Luke Cloud. Sorry for the confusion, guys. I just want to make people happy. What can I say? So, here we go. Again, people, it's been amazing. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to start the raid now. And yes, I'll see you Tuesday. So, do take care of yourselves. And I will see you again soon. Maybe even chat in Luke's channel. We'll see what happens.